features two teams battling to stay on top of their region. Could Ridgeland cool off the red-hot Vicksburg Gators? Find out. If you love defense, you'll love the battle between Pearl and Warren Central, but one team had to score to make it a final. See who got the precious points. But that's just the tip of the iceberg in Week 8 of the Blitz. If you want to see the best athletes making the best plays for their teams, then you've come to the right place. Hits, touchdowns, runs, and more in this edition of the Blitz. Let's go. All right, thank you for staying up with us to watch another edition of the Blitz, Week 8 of the Blitz, and we start things off with a crucial showdown in district play.
Ridgeland and Vicksburg, a great Titan offense going up against a Gator defense who for 5 straight weeks held opponents scoreless. I didn't think that was
Wow.
possible. Coach Todd McDaniel rebuilding this program. 6 wins so far. They are rolling this season, and they were rolling to start this game off. Gators have the ball in the red zone. Sophomore Johnny Smith with the handoff and the touchdown there. Gators lead 8-0 early, and they're going to add on to that lead. This time it's Otis James who gets the handoff. He has no problem finding the end zone. Gators up double digits. A big thanks to that defense. Ridgeland couldn't do much tonight, but here's some great play from one of the best receivers in the state. Hayden Williams somehow comes up with that to get in the red zone, but the Titans starting quarterback left after the first play of the game, so it wasn't the same great offense we're used to. There's a Gator pass breakup from Eric Wesley.
All right, and that would set up another touchdown drive for Vicksburg. Another sophomore, this time Malik Montgomery, big number 6, finds the end zone. Vicksburg led 22-0, and they want to score more, and they would do that, but hey, got to get back on defense again, right? Titans trying to air it out again. Jaquil Fleming, a ball hawk, high points this one for the interception. Return is just as good, gets down all the way down to the 10-yard line. So Vicksburg knocking on the door, and like it was just pretty much all night for the Gator offense, no problem finding the end zone. Johnny Smith again hits pay dirt. The Gators roll. They win this one 36-14. Coach McDaniel talked to us after receiving the Gatorade bath.
Well, you know, it feels good. I'm so happy for these kids. I'm so happy for the program. I'm so happy for the city of Vicksburg to have something to be proud about. I'm just elated about this whole situation. I'm most proud of how our kids just respond. They come out and they respond. They work hard every single day, and they deserve everything that they're getting right now. So I'm just proud of how they're becoming a family. It's a brotherhood, and we got the signal. That means I love you. So that's just it.
All right, and there is the final score. Once again, Vicksburg gets their 7th win on the season. The Gators had 6 wins total the past 2 years, so a turnaround year for Coach Todd McDaniel and the Gators. Vicksburg plays at Neshoba Central next week, and the 5A Region 2 title will be on the lines. That's going to be a huge game. Neshoba Central undefeated. We'll see them later tonight as well. All right, our next game features one of the best programs in the state, Madison Central.
Head coach Toby Collum stepped into this new role this offseason, and the Jags, they're looking as strong as ever. Tonight, they are taking on Tupelo in the Jungle. That's where we find the next game, and they are recognizing some National Merit Scholars. Good for them. Well, the action starts with Madison Central's Vic Sutton passing to Isaiah Spencer for the touchdown. MC led 14-3 in this one, and Spencer, this next pass right here, it's not a touchdown, but it's one of the most beautiful balls you'll see in the air tonight. Check out that teardrop to Isaiah Spencer to get down to the 1-yard line, and then Robert Dumas Jr. with the touchdown to cap it off. That's a 21-3 lead right there for the Jaguars. Final score, Jags win 35-3, blowing out Tupelo. We head back out to Vicksburg, an all-time defensive game between Pearl and Warren Central tonight. We pick it up in the third quarter, still scoreless. Pirates with the ball, Jerry Johnson rolling out, trying to find someone, but that Viking defense has everyone covered. Johnson throws it to a red jersey. That's Jason Williams with the pick. But the Pearl defense stands tall, so they have the ball again. Jamari Thompson picking up some good yards here. They get to about the 30, but that drive stalls into the third quarter. Now get this, there were no touchdowns in this game. It ended on a 30-yard field goal as time expired. It came off the foot of a Warren Central Viking. The home team, WC, wins 3-0.
All right, the Bulldogs of Brandon seem to be finding their groove under their new head coach, Sam Williams. They have won 4 straight, and they hosted Meridian tonight. All right, we go to Brandon High School. The Bulldogs taking the field, taking on the Meridian team, trying to end their 2-game skid. But it wasn't happening if Jarvis Durr could help it. Second play of the game. Durr finds an opening, sees nothing but daylight, puts on the burners. He gets to the end zone on a 61-yard run. Brandon went for 2 and got it. 8-0 home team, and Mr. Durr getting some Gatorade after that big run. Brandon continues to ground and pound. Their second drive is capped by a short touchdown run from Nate Blunt. And number 4 gets 6. Brandon up 15-0 early on. Their defense showed up in the first quarter as well. They stuffed the Wildcats on a 4th down. How about 5 wins in a row for the Bulldogs? They defeat Meridian 42-28. All right, going out to Flowood, Devin Cooper in the Northwest Rankin Cougars looking to extend their win streak to 3 games. They took on Petal tonight. Cougars up 21-9, but Caden Berger goes to Nehemiah Taylor of Petal for the first down. Petal trying to score before the end of the first half. A few plays later, Ryan Poole, number 24, plunges into the end zone for a short touchdown run to make it a 21-16 game at halftime. NWR did play some defense as Henley Stewart gets a sack here, but not enough defense overall tonight. The Cougars, they would fall short 44-34.
Coming up, we have one of the best rivalries in the entire state. Jackson Academy, Jackson Prep, the Raiders and the Patriots squaring off at that game and more after the break.